Alrighty, up we go! I've got a feeling something's gonna be waiting for us in Franny's room. Some sort of revelation, which will likely be at least somewhat unpleasant. But I suppose we will find out. Alright, I gotta use the item system. Flower key, I assume. Okay, never mind. It's the clover key. The E key? Hold on, am I not facing the door? Flower key. Okay.
It opened.
Can be a bit finicky.
Now we can look in Franny's room. Maybe you'll remember something else, Dee.
Yes.
Surprisingly modern.
Huh? Dee?
This is it, Ashley.
What do you mean by that?
This is Franny's room.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
This is where we play together.
Very cobwebby. I had a little table like this when I was little. It was great for drawing or playing house. The box is full of building blocks. There are all sorts of shapes in here. Were these Freddy's? Is that something beneath all the blocks? Oh, it's like a doll. A doll sits in a box meant for building blocks.
What's with
Guess Franny
this
wasn't a
doll?
very organized person.
Its right arm is missing.
Really?
Yeah, I guess it broke off.
You okay?
Dee, look at this doll.
I just remembered something.
What is it?
Franny made this doll.
Wow, she made this herself? Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
The missing piece must be around here somewhere.
I don't think this doll is broken. I think it's supposed to be missing its right arm.
What is it, modeled after like some guy from the mines who had an accident?
This is a doll of Franny's father.
Oh. He lost an arm in the war?
And?
And Franny's father was missing his right arm.
Really?
Okay, I now have the doll. Guess that'll be useful at some point, probably. Because I have new, probably relationship things to look at on my not Nintendo Switch. Oh, loads. Seems like family trees are pretty important in this game. Alright, you got Wells. Hello, Wells. I'm sure Wells, with his organization and natural cleanliness, was a great butler. It also seems like he was a kind person who treated Dee just as well as the adults. It must have been a lot of work to take care of a house as big as this one, though. It also seems like Wells was pretty careful about who came into his room, maybe because he had keys to the rest of the rooms in there. He was a devoted guy. Henry. Henry's father died when he was little, so he grew up in the mansion with Thomas. In his journal, Wells wrote that Henry was wise and strong, and Henry was also a super talented artist. I'll bet Franny was proud to have him as a father. Thomas. Thomas's father died when he was little, and he grew up in the mansion with Henry. Reading Wells' journal helped Dee remember that Thomas was his father. He didn't seem very happy with the memory, though. In his journal, Wells wrote that Thomas was sweet and honest. I get that was true when he was a kid, When he didn't live in the mansion anymore and his grandfather got sick, he brought Dee to visit. I guess the sweet part of him never changed. And Leonard? Thomas and Henry's father, Wells wrote in his journal, that Leonard died of an illness. He must have felt terrible leaving his kids orphaned when they were so little. Wells also mentioned that they finally learned of his whereabouts, so I guess Leonard left the island at some point and didn't tell them where he was going. I don't know what happened with Leonard, but it seems like Lawrence took his sons in and raised them well, so I'm glad for that. Oh, there's an upgrade on Sayoko as well. Is Franny going to be Richard's mom? I'm just based on the shape of this UI. It seems likely. Sayoko Robins. Mom died when I was 3. I know she was a scientist like Dad, was kind of person. I think I already looked at all this. Is it just an updated picture? Oh, a sofa. Was this her favorite sofa? There are blocks and books on it. That is actually true. This is pretty messy. Huh. Which is odd. It implies that the time she left was probably around the same time basically everyone else left. Because otherwise, someone would have come and cleaned it up, especially the butler being so, competent. That or people have been playing in here since, which doesn't really make much sense, but it's a plausible theory. Oh, a book. I wonder if there's something behind it. There's nothing behind the book. But, this book. Nothing behind it. But, this book. Ooh, we got a crane. Okay, I guess we'll have to take a thing of the crane later. Okay, for now. Hello. Oh, you can zoom in and out? It's crazy. Wait, does that even apply with... No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh wait, was I just walking forwards and... I was just walking forwards and backwards. Tarnished teddy bear scanned. Have I already missed one? That's the 4th one, allegedly. Huh. Where would I have missed one? Maybe in the other room? Up here? Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time, and as I use these rooms in my day-to-day life, I find myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gaze upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine materials used in their construction, materials that have withstood the test of time, I think I must be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast. Yet, I have found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the 2nd floor. Looking at the dusty teddy bear or that small desk, my thoughts rush back to Ashley and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Oh, Ashley. I want to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't even remember my face. You were just 3 years old at the time. I want to finish another, and then see with my own eyes how you've grown. I feel as though I've been stuck in time myself, and only you can bring me back. Okay, so clearly the doll goes here, right? There's a shelf decorated with dolls.
Hey, Dee, take a look at this doll.
It's Franny's. She made it to look like herself.
So this one is supposed to be Franny.
Yes.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
I remember something Franny said.
Dee, These dolls have to be nice to each other.
Okay.
If they get along, then
Then what?
Sorry. That's all I remember.
The dolls need to get along? What does that mean?
Okay, so there must be one more we gotta find, though. I think I've got a pretty good idea of what needs to happen here. But we'll need one more doll. I wouldn't be shocked if it's in the other room, so we might as well take a look over there. There's a child's bed. Looks
Blanket's
pretty old.
color is faded. A little girl used to sleep here a long time ago. Hey, Dee. What was Franny like?
Well, I guess she was mostly sweet, but she could be a little sassy. She was real easy to make laugh, but real easy to make cry too. And she was incredibly lonely.
Oh.
Sounds like me. Oh, child's dresser. Oh, the handles are so cute. Anything inside the drawers? Nope.
Huh.
Little green desk. Did Franny do her studying here? Okay, I bet the other doll is going to be in the other room on the second floor. Possibly also another origami crane. Yep. Keys. Give me the 3-leaf clover key. Okay, never mind. It might also be the flower key. Really? The eastern key. This key? Okay, are we sure it's not the clover key? Okay. Alright, let's go back in here then. Surely the other doll must be somewhere in this room in that case. We'll find it. What have we not interacted? Have we definitely searched everywhere here? What about this book? Can I move it? Can, but it doesn't really help. Are there any other books here to move out of the way? No, not really. Because if I look at this, so obviously this doll needs to exist. And here's what I bet. The dolls are going to be like Franny, her mom, and her dad. I bet because her dad is missing an arm. Her dad probably has to be on this side. And then Franny's going to be like here in the middle, probably. Yeah, it looks like they're holding hands. And then there's going to be one more doll. But I don't know where we're going to get it from. Let's keep looking around. Oh, have I checked the armoire? Or closet? Closet's empty. Franny's clothes aren't even in here. I mean, we already looked at the building blocks. Have we checked this?
Oh man, what a cute teddy bear.
That was Franny's favorite.
These vintage bears are cool. I actually love teddy bears. Suddenly I remembered that night. The one from my dreams. That night, on the table, there was a cake with candles and a bear with a red ribbon.
Sounds nice.
Here you go, Ashley. This is a present from Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. But Dad wasn't there. Where was he that night?
Ashley? What's wrong?
Dee, I remembered something too. When I saw the bear, my mom...
Your mother?
Yeah, I barely remember anything about her. But sometimes I have this dream. I feel like it ends in the middle, though. Like there's more to it. Huh. That reminds me of something Jessica said. She told me that if I meet my dad, I'll also learn about my mom.
Is that why you came here to see him?
In part.
Maybe.
Last doll doesn't seem to be here. Maybe it's in another room. What other rooms do we have access to? Not even certain. I don't recall seeing a doll. I mean, if the game itself is suggesting that we search somewhere else, then we probably should search somewhere else. Okay. So do I recall seeing a doll anywhere? I don't really. Hold on. So that goes to the foyer. We haven't checked this room, have? Oh, yeah, this room has the clever on it, doesn't it? Clever key.
All right.
There we go. Well, well, well. Interesting decor.
Does this spark any memories?
This is... Yes, Ashley. I remember something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
Really? Okay. Bottles and glasses. The bottles and glasses are all covered in dust. I wonder if the stuff inside is okay to drink. I wouldn't. Besides, it's for an alcoholic. You can't do that. You're 14. Or 13, technically? You're turning 14 like tomorrow? Yeah, close enough. We can round up. Letter. There's an open letter beside the book on the table.
Hey.
This letter's all crumpled up. It must have made someone angry.
Yeah?
I don't want to be that letter. Let's see what it says. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, and neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence mine round the clock, and what are we getting in return? Fired, the lot of us, and kicked off the island. The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us, like always, but now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single sheet of paper? We would like a sit-down with the new president, or at least owed an explanation. Robert Martin, worker representative. It's a letter from the people who were working in the mine. Who's this new president?
No.
I have no idea. I imagine when the great-grandfather guy died, probably one of the sons took over. This TV is ancient. I've never seen one like it. Yeah, that's definitely a very old design. This bed is huge. There's easily room for 2 adult-sized people to share it. And there's 2 of them. It's almost like a hotel room. I don't know why they'd set it up like this. Guess maybe if their marriage was on the rocks. There are a lot of books in here, but they all look complicated and boring. Hey, never judge a book by its cover. Come on. With a picture this big, you don't have to refill the water as often. Was someone in the middle of this book? I wonder how long it's been sitting here. It's like time has just stopped in this place for decades. I wonder if they all got killed in like a miners' revolt or something. There's a dresser with a 3-sided mirror. Oh, okay, we got the final doll. There's a doll in the door.
Oh.
Dee, check it out. This doll
Yeah.
must be... Yeah, Franny made it. This one must be her mom. Alright. Another letter. Is this a letter? Dear Henry, this is farewell. Having lost not only your beloved grandfather, but others so dear to you in such a short time, I'm sure you are consumed by a grief deeper than I can understand. I believe that Franny and I could heal your heart, but you have changed since sealing yourself off in the silver bird room. I saw how you threw the sprout key into the fountain. Fountain, okay. You spend every day confined in your room, lost in a bottle of alcohol, and terrified of an unseen force. You seem to have lost your will to live. Even Franny is frightened by how long it's been since you picked up a pencil or paintbrush. And yet you still refuse to leave the room. I can no longer see your heart, Henry. I'm taking Franny, and I'm leaving the island. I will never forget how deeply I love you. Mary. Or Marie. Yeah, Marie. Mary would be like with a Y. Marie.
Who's Marie?
Franny's mama.
Oh,
Why do you look so sad?
well, this is a goodbye letter. I don't know what happened between her mom and dad, but I'm sure Franny wanted them all to stay together. That's why I'm sad.
Ashley.
Alright. Marie's letter. And I guess that's probably most of what we came here for. It's empty. Did they just pack everything up when they left the island? Yeah, I don't really see much else of interest here. The fireplace poker is just lying out. Did someone forget to put it back? Oh, of course we do have new character updates, presumably. Yeah, Marie. Ah, yes, and this is the Edward household. Marie Edward. The letter we found in Franny's parents' room was a farewell from Marie to Henry. I guess Henry changed a lot after Lawrence died, and Marie couldn't help him feel any better. But I think she left for Franny's sake, to get her away from the island. But it must have been hard for this family, that all loved each other, to be separated like that. Certainly. Okay. So now we can take the doll back to Franny's room. And that'll get us something. Not sure what precisely, but that'll probably help. And we should take notes. The sprout room. Apparently the key for that is in a fountain somewhere. That will likely come up in the future. Let's take a mental note of that. Okay. Marie. Ah. It's open.
Yeah.
This must be what she meant by the dolls getting along. I wonder what's in here.
And in here we have a key.
Oh! Oh, the sprout key. I thought that would be a lot more difficult to
I
get.
wonder which room this key's for.
What's this? It's a ribbon Franny loved. Should I take it? I guess not. Okay, the sprout room. The sprout room. This one might be dark, based on what we've been told about what was going on in there. And in general, this game's story seems a bit tragic.
Yes!
At least backstory. We'll see how things pan out in the present, I suppose. Okay. This looks like a pretty normal study.
Not here either. Where could you be, Jessica?
Well, probably not in a room that's been locked from the outside or something. The sofa's so nice. It's big and comfy. But it's probably not great for watching TV from here. Especially when your TV is like a revolutionary 8-inch screen. Table. This marble table looks expensive. It's also kind of cold when you touch it. Can I look at the paper? No? Okay. Must not be important then. Hello, lamp. The lamp's shade is all faded. Base is dirty too. I wonder what color it was originally. Quill pen. People are still using these? Oh, neat, a quill pen. I was wanting to try one. No good, it's all dried out and hardened. Can't write a thing. I will say, the quill pen, that's like one of the most random inventions. Like, we found out, like, oh, you know what? If you take the feathers, just rip them out of a bird. So it turns out, you dip it in some ink, great writing implement. Like, who was the maniac that first tried that? And I guess it worked out pretty well, but still. This is a nice table, and it's not broken or anything, even after all this time. Someone left a book open here. Were they looking something up? Can I look up what they're looking up? Okay, I guess not. Hello, bookshelves. Wow, these shelves are so full of books. I wonder how long it would take to read them all. Okay. Sheesh. And let's assume each book, if you're really focusing on reading, let's say an average of like 2 days a book, maybe? Maybe, well, we'll say 3 a days a book. Then we'll just take one shelf that looks reasonably like stacked and average. So like this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we'll average out, we'll say about around 20 books a shelf. Then there's obviously 5 shelves, a like shelf unit, which would make there 100 books a shelf. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelving units, so that's 500 books roughly across this whole wall. And then again, if we're assuming a roughly 3 days to read each book, which you could be fast if you read faster, we'll say 3 as a relatively conservative estimate. That would be 1,500 days to read all the books. You're welcome, Ashley.
It's a hummingbird.
Is that music up there going to be important? Because I do not read music.
It's crooked. This bothers me to no end.
Oh.
This is sheet music, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Why was it hidden behind a painting?
Who knows?
The painting is of this bird.
What? Is this that song?
Did you know there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music?
Really?
If you solve the puzzle and play the music, you'll get to see the piano's secret.
Huh. I guess that's what we'll be doing next.
I just remembered something. This is the sheet music Franny played on the piano.
Oh, really? I wonder if I'd be able to play it.
I don't know anything about piano.
You can play?
Nope.
Yeah, I practice on a school piano once in a while.
Okay, well, I'm glad my character's more competent in this area than I am.
Will you try playing this song?
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll help jog some more memories.
Franny told me there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music.
I wonder what it could be.
I hope I don't need to be particularly familiar with how sheet music works to work this puzzle out. Okay. I will take a picture of this because I feel like this line of like music at the top of the painting could be relevant. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my image so it's not annoying me with a notification there. Okay, whatever. Oh, hello, TV. Where's the power button? Is there a remote for this thing? Don't think those were invented yet. Either one, actually. Nah, I'm sure there was some sort of power toggle by the, like, early 1900s. Painting of a girl. Is this Franny?
Oh.
Is this painting of Franny? It looks a lot like the sketch in the art studio. Weird to think that Dee was friends with her all those years ago.
Hmm.
The closet has been cleared out.
Huh.
There's a bunch of different kinds of alcohol from all over the world. Don't get any ideas, Ashley. You're on a mission here. You can't get drunk. It's pretty dusty up close. Makes sense, I suppose. Oh! Hello, hello. I have to wonder, did these look like QR codes in the original, like, version of this game? Because I'm pretty sure this is a remake. And I'm sure I wouldn't be shocked if QR codes existed back in, like, 2005-ish. But they certainly weren't as prevalent as they are now. You know, actually, I'll take it back. I would actually be somewhat surprised if, especially if, like, available to the general public QR codes were actually, like, a thing. Because smartphones, like, weren't even a thing, really, back in 2005 for the most part. And that's around when you have the original iPhone coming out, I want to say. Somewhere in the range of 2004 to 2006. Don't nail me down on a specific date. But somewhere around that range. And before smartphone, you wouldn't have had a purpose for a QR code because you need something that has both picture capability and computing capability, and that combination in the device just wasn't common before smartphones. And I guess a lot of laptops, at least these days, they've got built-in cameras. I'm not sure if that was the case back then, though. I wouldn't be shocked, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was the other way too. Anyways, hummingbirds. From the door knockers to tableware to paintings to sculptures to sculptures in the fountain, a hummingbird motif permeates every corner of this mansion. The fact that there are so many hummingbird decorations indicates that Lawrence had a strong fixation on them. Hummingbirds can be a symbol of healing and love, and are apparently a popular motif in Native American cultures as well. I believe it's possible Lawrence included hummingbirds all throughout the mansion as an attempt to alleviate his loneliness. It reminds me of something Sayoko once told me. In Japan, the crane has long been associated with good fortune. Designs featuring this particular bird are very popular. Origami cranes are most popular as a means of making a wish. As such, those who wish for peace or a speedy recovery from illness will often make them in droves. So perhaps Lawrence's hummingbird decorations were made with a wish for peace in his own life. Sayoko taught me how to make origami cranes a long time ago. Maybe I should make a few and leave them around the mansion with a wish that the departed may rest in peace. Nice thought, I suppose. Also, where are we missing all these hummingbirds? Or not hummingbirds, cranes. Like, we've missed 2 cranes now, and I don't know where they were. Maybe we'll find them eventually. Maybe they're just really well hidden, but I think we've been pretty thorough with our searches of the rooms thus far. Okay, yes, we were going back to the drawing room. Is there any cranes in the hallway? Like on a windowsill, perhaps? Or something? That's the wrong room. Was there a crane we found in here? I forget. Yeah, we already found that one, I think. Right? I think so. Alright, piano, here we come. Let's play some tunes, I suppose. It can't be used here, really? Seems unlikely. Alright, maybe now we can use it. Here. Okay. So we have sheet music. What's with the question mark up here? The music staff looks weird here. It's blank. There aren't any notes or rests indicated.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this is the only place without any. Okay. Should be fine though, because we got this picture here. Not sure we can tell it that we're going to utilize the picture. So nervous. Just do your best. You'll be fine. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay. Wait. Do I legitimately need to know how to play piano to do this? Okay, yeah, we want to use this. Okay, so I don't see much going on in the first thing. So then we got like a up high in the beginning. I mean, it's not super clear, but okay. What you played sounded kind of lonely compared to when Fanny played it. Lonely, so maybe it was missing an accompaniment. I bet the second staff needs some notes too. Okay, Is the music staff without any notes? There's something weird about this sheet music. Okay, it's one of those things. I know what needs doing. I don't know how I can tell the game I know, though. I wonder why the bird from the golden bird room is drawn here. Or is that not... Hold on. Is that not... I'm not sure that's even actually proper music, like... Because if you look at, like, the accompaniment, that should be more fulsome. At least it is in the other things, I would think. I'm not sure how to present...
Here we go. Sorry. 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 Sorry.
Okay, and maybe it was one of those. I could see it being one of those things where like we had to know, like we had to make Ashley aware of the problem before we were able to address it. So let's go back up to where the painting is and see if now we can like look at it with new eyes and be like, oh, it's the missing part of the song. Of course. I could see that being a thing. Otherwise, I mean, I guess it's plausible that there might be a whole other, like, part of the music we're supposed to look for, but I don't know, this seems pretty obvious. Ashley, look at this. Is it not music? There's a painting of a hummingbird on the wall. Okay, let's look at the music staff. This looks like a sheet music. What's it doing here? Okay, can I... It's a music staff. I would like to take a picture of the music. Okay. So I think this should pretty clearly give us exactly what we need. Now. I hope. Alright, now that we've gone up there and properly, like, really taken a look at it, hopefully this will work. Okay, let's look at the music. Let's examine this. Is music stuff without any notes? Something weird about this sheet music. Okay, great. No, I don't really want to take a picture of this. I want to use my album. And look, there's music notes there.
Huh.
This bird drawing looks the same as the one in the golden bird room. Yes, it does. I wonder why the same bird is drawn here. There's some musical notation drawn on the picture, right? Okay, thank you.
Maybe.
Huh. Maybe it goes with the bird picture. Uh-huh.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna try playing it. So if we put them together... Okay, maybe now we look at the album. And we say, ah, look at the musical notation. Oh my goodness. This is the worst part of any puzzle game. I have the musical notation. It's right on my phone. Let me put it there. It's right here. It's right here. Let me put this down. Somewhere. Please. I wonder why the bird from the golden bird room is drawn here. There's a music set for that note. I know. Something weird. I know. I know. Just let me... Like, is there a way I can, like, freestyle that in real time? Yeah, I know it feels related. If you overlay them on top of each other, they become a single song. Yes, I know. I guess, but how would you overlay them like that? I could take pictures with the DAS and...
All right.
Wait. You're saying I need to take a picture? Hold on. Oh, this is such, like, millennial energy. So I have to take a picture of the sheet of paper directly in front of me. To then be able to now have pictures of both? Which allows me to overlay them, I guess? Oh, there's an overlay function. Okay. Okay, this, you know, I'll take it back. This is actually a somewhat interesting mechanic. It's a perfect fit. Now I just need to transcribe it. Have I transcribed it?
All right.
I'll try transcribing it.
Yeah.
Done. Now let's play it. Okay, I would have appreciated if they explained that that was a mechanic beforehand, so I wasn't as annoyed by it, but if they do that with other things cleverly in the future, I'll give it a pass.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna try playing it. Okay. Oh, geez, I gotta do two things at once now. It's like playing the piano.
Huh?
Oh.
Ashley, did you hear that?
Yeah, it was beautiful music. Thanks for the compliment.
Sounds like it triggered something. Let's look around.
Well, hello there, little box.
A box fell out of the piano. I wonder what it is.
This is...
Shells.
Granny found these on the beach.
It's shells. They're kind of pretty.
Oh, right. I remember these. Franny found them. These are our treasure. She hid them here.
What's this card? It looks like a game cartridge. Is this Franny's too?
No. I've never seen that.
Curious. Huh, yeah, it does look like some sort of chip or something.
What's that noise?
It's
Right.
the DAS. What's it doing?
Am I receiving a call?
Did it read the card?
Recognizing the another key? Huh. Installing another key 1. Okay, alright, hold on a second. Why does this look like a brain? Did my dad invent like a homicidal AI, perhaps?
I've
Okay.
never seen this screen. Is this a map of the mansion? One of the rooms is glowing.
Alright, new plot twist. D is actually just an AI. He's not a ghost. Notice how he's glowing the same color as the technology. He's AI.
What's this? Another key.
No idea.
I have no idea. Another key.
Did he try to replace his daughter with AI? Ooh. So lonely.
What the?
Someone's
Who
here?
are you?
I've been waiting for you.
Dad? Oh, looks like that's the end of chapter 2. I do actually think this is going to be a fine place to pause here for our weekend series. I've been having a lot of fun with this game. It's a kind of narrative puzzle game. I do quite like those. I've been a fan of like the Layton series for a while and whatnot, so I like this intersection. Hopefully I'm not coming across as too stupid for you guys to watch. I think I've been handling the puzzles fairly well so far. So, yeah, I've been enjoying my time with this. I would certainly be up for playing more, but obviously I won't do so if you guys are bored with this. So, if you do want to see more, be sure to leave some comments so I can know whether or not to turn this into a full weekday series where we go through this whole game. Well, but otherwise, guys, until next time, I have been CMeeCraft, and I will catch you in the next video, whether more, another Code Recollection or something else. Goodbye.